Hello to people, today I'm here to show you that I finally completed my Grixis Control deck guide. I wanted to show you basically what this guide is about. I know a lot of people asked me regarding the deck, when the guide would be out and stuff like that, so well, we are finally here. The guide is 30 minutes of written content in English and features a lot of different sections. The first one is basically an introduction on why the deck, why I like the deck, why I'm playing this strange weird archetype maybe, and I'm answering also a couple of questions and so on. Then I go over all the card choices of my latest deck list, explaining why I'm playing those numbers, why I like those cards, and explaining basically the math behind the deck building. Then I just have a small section of cards you asked me regarding like why I'm not playing those, why I'm not playing, for example, there is a short note on Mulligan's command, I'm talking about Ragavan and so on. And I'm also including some cards I'm willing to test in the next future. Then there is a section regarding tips and tricks, where I explain, well, we just analyze some hands. I tell you why opening a hand might be a keep or a mulligan, how I usually sequence, plus some tips and tricks. For example, I mentioned that you can stack the ninjutsu ability of Kaitos returning to creatures of your hand, or you can maybe ninjutsu Kaito after the damage step in the end of combat. So if you do it with Psychic Frog, you draw a card, and then you ninjutsu Kaito, so it's super value. And then there is the detailed matchup guide. I think this is what a lot of people asked me about, how I sideboard, how I do in various matchups. The detailed matchup guide includes for now 10 matchups, but I plan to include more. So of course all the guides here on the More Guides community are updated depending on the evolution of the archetype. Of course, since this is basically new, I just wrote it. I expect it to update it with the questions I will receive and the feedback I will receive. So I expect it to make it a bit more content regarding the deck, and so I will gladly add more matchups, and if something new I'm trying, I will also post stuff regarding that. Also, of course, you can check that in the YouTube videos. And then there is a small section on the future of the archetype. I think that the archetype is very new, besides being very, very old. And there are a lot of ways to build a deck, so I'm curious to test it even more. So if you are excited and you want to take a peek at what I wrote, you can check it on More Guides Metafy. I will post all the links in the description. Thank you a lot, and have a nice holidays. I'm leaving for holidays, so have a nice holidays. People spend a nice summer.